look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Lee in at the 2. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Here's Nelson. Howard with a screen on Williams. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Williams. Back to James. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Here's Turkoglu. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent.
Says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Howard. And he buries his first look. For 3, James. And another miss by Cleveland.
A 1-for-5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
James with a steal. Pass to Parker. Looking to win the run. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Howard. Here's Nelson. Howard, the screen. Shot is up. Shot is good by Nelson.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Williams looking around. And he gets the bucket.
He gets inside right when he's...
Howard with a screen on Williams. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's
Nelson. Now here's Howard. Defense right on him. Out to the right wing. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock with the ball. Outside, Williams. There's James on the wing. Clock at 4. Connects from downtown. James has got 5 now.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Orlando leading by 7. Howard with a screen on Williams. Williams against Williams. Williams' shot is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's James. 5 points in the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
6 buckets have come from the interior.
James, outside. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 11. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando with the rebound. Lewis has got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They're finding ways.
By 9. It's James on the wing. He's got 11. 5 on the clock. Crafty move.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Not 1 second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense. Great reach that time by any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he sinks the second. Orlando with the ball. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Williams. Orlando making their last shot. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 13.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Williams passes to Lewis. And here's the fast break.
Boy, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Orlando leading by 8. Williams looking around. Here's the pick. Takes the three. Serbia grabs the miss. And Cleveland has possession. Outside, Williams. Pass to James. And Gortat pulls it down.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Lewis passes to Gortat. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Pick works well.
Here's Bass. Watched by Wallace. Now Williams. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 7 points. This one has been one-sided so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out to capitalize on that opening.
Now Williams. Down low. Gortat gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
The assist.
Pass to Verjao. Here's Zerbiak. With the drive to end the run. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk. Pass to Hickson. Here's Zerbiak. And there's a pick to the middle. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
When they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
That shot is good, Lewis.
In today's NBA, man, it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And that goes good. James has got 9. Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Parker. Lewis with the rebound. Lewis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. A lot of conversation in the NBA about expanding.
Points.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
Here's James. And it's James inside.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Turkoglu. He has 6. Here's Howard. Hickson with a rebound. Hickson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Zerbiak. Out left to the wing. Parker outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The shot by James, no good. Orlando leading by 13. To the middle. It's stolen by James. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down.
When you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. And that's superb.
Now, here's Williams. Parker, no good. Here's Lewis. 7 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land. Reddick's got outside. Williams. Now, here is James. The D's right on him. And sinks the 11-footer. James has got 25 points.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Parker outside. Back to Williams. Cleveland working the ball around now. James deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Here's Nelson. Williams defending. Petrus off target with the 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jumps up. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Parker. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 29 now.
And this game's LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Howard controls the rebound and the putback. This is second half with. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Nelson in at the 1. That shot is good, Lewis. Lewis has got 14.
Lewis will take this.
Orlando with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Nelson's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Pass to Hickson. Now James. Lets it fly. Orlando with the rebound. Howard. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Nelson. Nails it from 3. 13 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Hickson. James outside. Will it go? And he hits the jump shot. James has got 31.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
And he drives in. Here's Lewis. And another 3 for Orlando.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You gotta
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Williams. And so James will bring it up for the Cavaliers. From 15 feet away. Yep, count it. James has got 4 points now.
Howard!
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
You know, showing flashes of his old self.
Finds James. Got a piece of it. Here's Nelson. He's got 13. And he converts the layup. Nelson's got 15. Lee on the wing. Parker defending. Offensive board. Pass to Turkoglu. Here's Howard. And finally, they hit one. Howard's got 20 time.
Total breakdown.
Here's James. Here's Parker. Cleveland again missing. Here's Orlando. They're on an 18-6 run. Count it. Good. Lewis has got 8 points here in the... Howard, the screen. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Pass to Hickson. And here's James. Cleveland again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And there's James from the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ilgauskas. Stolen by Parker. Out to James. Again, Cleveland scores.
That defense has to, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And there's a pick. Down low. Here's Verisov. And he jams it home with authority.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spot.
Williams in the post. Defended by Jones.
Well, that's the great bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Williams. Pass to Bass. Gets a very good look and converts. Bass has got 10 points here in the second half.
Willing passes, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
James up top with the fadeaway. Orlando with the rebound. Gortat's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Inside. In transition, here comes Cleveland. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And Williams has got the ball here for Orlando. Here's the pick. Pass to Bass. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. To the paint. Here's Bass, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
It's stolen. Bass. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Williams.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about
Clock. There's the drive. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Orlando with the ball. Right side, Williams. Rejected by James.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor. Defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The shot by James, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Williams' shot is good.
they've had a hard time.
Back to Williams. Shot to stop the run. Basket counts.
Boy, he looked unstoppable.
Williams passes to Parker. Here's James. Good on the shot. James has got 8 points here in the quarter. Williams against Williams. Stolen by Parker. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland.
Down LeBron.
James, that's good. James has got 49 in the game.
Well, strong.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Magic. From 12 feet, nice jump shot. Williams has got 21.
Right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are all...
And so Orlando takes the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.